So you've decided you're going to sell your house. You've heard it's a seller's market and it's never been a better time to sell. I'm going to give you the steps to prepping your home and your family to effectively market and sell your property for top dollar. Hey everybody, I'm Christina Morris, the realtor in your corner, a residential real estate pro affiliated with RE/MAX United, and I really enjoy making these videos helping buyers and sellers navigate the residential real estate market in North Carolina. No matter what you've heard, buying and selling real estate is not for the faint of heart. Even in a seller's market, it doesn't mean you shouldn't put your best foot forward when it comes to selling your house. Your home is probably your largest and most important asset, and when it comes to selling your house, it pays to put a lot of thought and preparation into that. I know cleaning, decluttering, and maybe even getting a storage unit and putting out money for repairs you just really don't want to do, and your home's gonna sell anyway, right? But if I told you just a bit of planning, perspiration, and preparation could get you 10% more for your home, would you do it? On a home, say, worth $500,000, that could mean $50,000. And even a home worth $200,000, that's still $20,000. As a professional real estate advisor, I know the value of the equity in a home, and it is always my goal to help my clients realize every bit of that equity. Why leave money on the table just because something is hard to do? If your employer told you that you could earn a $50,000 bonus if you just put in a little extra work, say, over 30 days, would you do it? Of course you would. So now that we've established that preparing your home is worth the time and effort, let's get into the nitty-gritty of what that looks like. I like to break this down into 5 steps. Step 1, move out. Just kidding, but most of your belongings do need to move out. You would have to be living under a rock to not have heard that you must declutter and depersonalize your house. But let me take that a step further to say that you need to reduce your belongings by 50 to 75%. Yes, I said 50 to 75%. And unless you're already a minimalist, this is key. Buyers need to be able to envision themselves living in the house. I tour hundreds of homes, and when buyers tour a home that's occupied, they feel like they're intruding and they're less likely to stay and linger. They're also distracted by your personal belongings, so they don't notice that awesome wood floor or that beautiful lighting or that custom fireplace. Make sure closets are no more than half full. Otherwise, it'll look like your home doesn't have enough storage. And let's face it, we all have a lot of stuff. The key to this first step is to look at all your belongings both inside and outside the house and make a plan. You're going to look through your entire house, including all the closets, cabinets, and drawers, and categorize all your belongings into 3 different groups. Group 1, those personal items that you use on a daily basis, including your clothing, your bathroom essentials, your kitchen supplies, your child's favorite toys, and their school supplies, as well as those items you're going to be using in the house to stage the home while it's on the market. Group 2, those items you plan to use in your next home, including seasonal items, artwork, valuables, extra linens, extra kitchen supplies. All these things can be boxed up and ready to go to your next home. And lastly, Group 3, those items that you plan to sell or donate. Step 2, start interviewing realtors. Ask friends and relatives if they have a great recommendation. You should interview at least 3 agents. And of course, if I'm in your market, you should give me a call as well. Ask each agent how they plan to market your property. Marketing is still going to be key even in the seller's market. You want as many eyes on your property as possible. Just because it's easy to sell a home in this market doesn't mean we shouldn't be putting forth our best effort. A great agent will still put forth the same effort and marketing strategy no matter what market we're in. Take a look at their past marketing. Are they using a professional photographer? Do they upload a video? Or do they use their phone for their photography? Do they help you stage? Are they going to take professional measurements? I know that I personally can minimally spend between $500 and $1,000 on my marketing efforts because I know it will affect my client's bottom line. Second, how will they communicate with you while the home is on the market and how often? Third, ask the agent how they plan to vet buyers once you have offers on your home. This is an important item often not discussed. Many times, it doesn't come down just to the best price offered. How a buyer looks on paper is key. Are they pre-approved? Has the lender pulled pay stubs, tax returns, verified employment, and pulled credit? Or have they just pre-qualified the buyer based on information that the buyer provided? An offer for the highest price is still no good to you if the buyer can't close the deal. And last but not least, do you have a good rapport with this agent? This person is going to be a part of your team and will be negotiating on your behalf. You need to feel that they have your back. If you're not in the Raleigh-Durham area and you still need help and assistance finding a great agent, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to team up with you to find a wonderful agent to help you in your market. Step 3. Now it's time for the heavy lifting. It's time to start packing and moving those belongings into storage. Then you're going to want to sell or donate any of those other items from category 3. You really don't want to get to your next home and be lugging with you a bunch of items that you no longer want or need. Keep in mind that doing this important work now means you'll have less to do once your house is under contract and you're moving toward that closing date. You're going to have to address all your many belongings sooner or later, so why not get it out of the way now? I promise it will pay off. Once you've addressed all your belongings, you'll want to start to look around the house for any items that need repair or incomplete projects. Make a list of items that will need to be tackled. To address these items yourself or hire a handy person or a painter, it'll be well worth it. You'll want to make sure your home looks loved and well cared for. Repaint rooms with light colors. Homes that appear lighter and brighter sell faster and for top dollar. Make sure you address the exterior of the home as well. Nothing says red flag more than wood rot, overflowing gutters, or standing water near the foundation or in the crawl space. Now that you address the outside and exterior of your home and your landscaping, the second part of step 5 is going to be hire a professional cleaning crew. You're going to want a thorough and complete cleaning of your entire home from top to bottom. You want it to sparkle. This means cleaning everything: the windows, the floors, the window shades, the grout in the tile of your floor and your showers, as well as light fixtures. Everything from top to bottom. One very important part of preparing your home for sale is to take care of any odors. And I don't mean covering them up with fragrances. Most of us don't even notice the odors in our own home, so your agent is going to be a key resource here. Pet owners, mildew, and smoke can kill a buyer's interest. Remember, your home needs to look and smell neutral if you want a buyer to envision themselves living here. It does not need to smell like your favorite potpourri. Lastly, you're going to want to hire a professional carpet cleaner. Step 4, hire that realtor. Get all the paperwork completed, fill out the property disclosure, and if you have a copy of the title insurance, provide that to your agent. Work with your agent on the timing and the plan for how your home will be shown and marketed. If you've completed everything in the previous steps, the best case scenario would be to have a contract on your home in just a few days of showings. I always recommend to my clients that they leave and go to a hotel for a day or two if possible, especially if they have kids or pets. Let's face it, selling your house takes an enormous emotional and physical toll on everyone. So leaving and going to a hotel for a couple of days can take an enormous amount of stress off your family when you don't have to keep leaving for showing appointments. Step 5, review your curb appeal. Is the landscaping trimmed up? Bring in fresh mulch and make sure all weeds are pulled. Consider repainting the front door and replacing the hardware. Use a nice wreath and a new welcome mat and maybe some fresh flowers. This is your first opportunity to make a great impression on the buyers. Once your home is listed and active on the market, leave your home show ready, and when you return, hopefully you'll have a great buyer for your home. And that's it. Now you know how to get your house ready to put it on the market and get a great offer. This was a high-level review of what I tell my sellers when we're getting their home ready to market. If you would like my in-depth, step-by-step, room-by-room guide, please check the information below and I'd be glad to send that to you. I appreciate everyone watching the video. It means a lot to me. I love the feedback. So if you have comments, please leave them below. And if you need to contact me, that information will be below as well. If you find this information helpful, please give me a like, share with your friends, and consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that you can be notified when I put out a new video each week. Again, thanks for watching.